The Firecape is a milestone every RuneScape player remembers. One fight, one kill, one reward. But on this account, it's not that simple. Every item is locked behind its pet, and until I get the Jad pet, I can't wear or use the Firecape for any reason. That's right, I can't even use the Firecape to gamble for the pet, and the odds aren't in my favor. Without a Slayer task, the pet is a 1 in 200 chance to drop, but with a Slayer task, it doubles to 1 in 100. And since I can't gamble Firecapes for any extra chances, every attempt has to count. It could take me 10 kills, maybe hundreds, but each one brings me closer to the pet and one step closer to proving I deserve the Firecape. Welcome to Pet Peeved. So how will I actually get Jad tasks? With the Hot Stuff reward unlocked, I can be assigned Jad directly from Slayer Masters. Currently, Neve gives the best chance thanks to task weighting. The higher the weighting, the more often the task appears. To tilt the odds even further, I'll need to block out other high weighting tasks, and each block costs 100 Slayer points, so getting my block list completed comes first. That's where Turiel boosting comes in. Instead of grinding out slow tasks, I'll take 9 easy assignments from Turiel, who assigns things like cows, rats, and chickens, things that often die in one hit, and then switch to a higher level Slayer Master for every 10th task. That's where the bonus points from task streaks come from. If you combine Turiel task with Expeditious Bracelets, which have a 25% chance of making 1 kill count for 2, I should be able to complete 9 of Turiel's tasks within 5 or 10 minutes. Slayer points are very important. Not only do they unlock a lot of useful items and unlocks from Slayer Masters, they also let me block the high weighted task permanently. And I can also skip or cancel the slower tasks that have lower weightings. This way I can focus on what matters, Jad. Every point, every skip, and every task brings me closer to the Jad pet and closer to finally being able to wear the Firecape. And I know some of you might ask, why not just send Jad off task and go for the 1 in 200 chance? Well, I could, but that means I'd have to give up using the Slayer helmet, which would remove my 15% accuracy and damage boost that the helmet provides, which in turn makes every run faster. So if I didn't use this, Fight Cave runs would probably be a lot slower. I'd also miss out on training Slayer, and I'd like to see what Slayer level I can reach by the time this pet finally drops. But before I set foot in the Fight Caves, there are 3 things I want to do first. Upgrade my boots, get ranging potions, and of course, set up my Slayer block list. Right now, I have full crystal gear with Bofa, but one piece doesn't fit: my boots. Mixed high boots aren't terrible, but they're not ranger boots. And while ranger boots aren't a massive DPS upgrade, every bonus matters when I'll be facing Jad potentially hundreds of times. To get them, I'll do what every other Iron Man does, catching eclectic implings at Puro Puro, specifically for medium clues. And thanks to the recent clue update, I can now stack a few medium clues at once instead of only being limited to 1 at a time, making the grind far smoother. Eclectic implings have a 1 in 25 chance of dropping a medium clue, and ranger boots are a 1 in 1133 chance to get. But since each medium casket gives 3 to 5 individual loot rolls, this brings the rate of getting ranger boots closer to 1 in 284 per casket. I don't know how long I'll be trapped in the Fight Caves, and if I'm going to face Jad hundreds of times, potentially, I would like every edge that I can get to make the runs faster. All right, here's all the medium clues that I got off stream. Oh, there it is. Last one done. I don't believe I have any in the bank, though. Let's see. Medium. Nope, that's it. Cool. Let's see what we get. 44 to open. My bank's an absolute mess right now. Surely something. That's gonna bait me every time until I actually get the ranger boots. The collection log pop-ups. Ooh, Gothic's cloak. That's some prayer points, right? For something? We got them! Yes! I don't have to go back to Puro Puro. We got the ranger boots. Let's go. Fuck yes. Spooned. Now do I get another pair in the next 18 caskets? Oh, I'm curious. But now with these boots, I'm almost ready to start the Firecape runs. I just need to do a little bit of prep for like supplies. I think I'm good on prayer potions and things like that and food, but I need raging potions more than anything, but I'm basically ready to start that. That's definitely a big, nice upgrade compared to my mixed boots that I've been using for a while. Another pair of ranger boots? Oh my god! What? Holy crap, a dupe? Okay, the luck for medium clues from the main 100% has transferred over to the iron. That's insane. That's crazy. And I still have 6 left. I would have loved to see the holy sandals more than a second pair of rangers, but that's still pretty cool. Let me check this collection log though, because that's crazy. 2 boots? Now, I'm not going to be able to upgrade these into the Bagasian boots for a hell of a long time, because that's going to require me to go to Serb and not only get the crystal, but get the pet in order to unlock the crystal to upgrade the Ranger boots. But other than that, that's pretty damn good. I should have done one more clue, to be honest. With Ranger boots secured and even a spare, my next upgrade is something that will drastically speed up fight cave runs. Ranging potions. A single dose boosts my range level by plus 13, making me more accurate and hitting harder, increasing my overall DPS throughout the fight caves. Unfortunately, right now, I don't have any. I've got the herb lore level to make them, but not the secondary ingredient, Wines of Zamorak. There's a few ways to get them. I could telegraph spawns near Berthorpe, but with slow respawns and constant world hopping, it's really bad. It's pretty bad. I hate this thing. Instead, I'll hunt Calvarion, Vedion's weaker counterpart. He's much easier to kill, far safer outside of Deep Wilderness, and has a 1 in 25 chance to drop 35 noted Wines of Zamorak at once. With him, I can stockpile hundreds of doses for the grind ahead. And while Calvarion does have a pet, Vedion Jr., at a rate of 1 in 2800, the Wines of Zamorak are not in the collection log itself, so they're fair game under my rules. But if I do snag the pet, it would unlock the Ring of the Gods, which is a massive prayer bonus for the ring slot that would save me countless potions in the caves. So while the goal is simple, gather Wines of Zamorak and make ranging potions, this detour could turn into something much bigger. All right, how many wines of Zami is that now? 500? Okay, yeah, I'm pretty content with that, to be honest. Could go for like another 100 more, but it's not too big of a deal. I'll probably save a good amount of secondaries anyways with the goggles and amulet thing. Still has a lot of charges in there too. I don't think I have a lot of, what is it, Jade? Yeah, I'm almost out of that. I think that's the only things I really needed. I just need to do some Slayer now, and I have about... I need Slayer points for a block list for Neve. I could block like 3 tasks, but I'll probably get to like 1,000, do some Turiel boosting, and then I'll probably have to skip some to get to a task that I want to block or whatever. All right, what did I end off with at Vedion or Calvarion? 358. Yeah, no skull, no Voidwaker piece, no Ring of the Gods, no pet, but that's fine. I got what I came here for. I will come back here though for the Ring of the Gods and the pet, of course. After making enough ranging potions to hopefully last me a long time, I went ahead and got my Slayer block list set up and got my very first Jad task. I did also complete a ton of quests in order to get 300 total quest points so that I could also unlock the 6 permanent block slot in order to have 6 tasks permanently blocked instead of 5. Also, I had over 250,000 blessed bone shards in my bank from my grind so far, enough to get me from 70 to 80 prayer. I made sure not to mess this up like before, thanks to my plugin for blocking me from using the Sunfire Splinters. Oh, 80 prayer. I guess I had 19,000 extra bone shards. I don't want to go through those right now. Ooh, now I can use an Eladina Sword, which I won't have for a long time. Oh, 115 combat as well. I think everything is kind of charged. Yeah. And that's corrupted, so that's fine. I have no better ring than Explorer Ring 2. I couldn't really think of anything else. I could actually, I mean, I won't do it right now, but I could go for the Steel Ring from the Deranged Archaeologist, and I think that's like plus 20 to like all defense, which could help, I suppose. But I think other than that, I think I'm pretty chill. I'll try to use maybe only like 1 raging potion by the time I get to the first mage wave, which is like, what, 31? And then I'll sparingly use those. Now, my gear is definitely overkill for a first-time cape, but I prepared this specifically knowing I could go over 100 kills without the pet. So I wanted to make sure I had gear and supplies ready to be here for however long it takes. The Fight Caves is one of RuneScape's most famous challenges. It's a survival minigame made up of 63 waves of monsters until you finally face Jad, the final boss. There are small bats that drain your prayer every time they hit you, blobs that when killed, they split into smaller versions, making the waves longer. I just call these mini blobs. The Rangers basically just attack with range, but they can hit hard if you don't pray properly. These will get a little bit tougher in the later waves when you come against the Majors. The Meleers are pretty big monsters that deal damage if you're in melee distance. You can block these guys behind any of the other monsters in the wave, avoiding all damage, as well as just hug corners like the Italy Rock. The Majors you start seeing at wave 31. From waves 31 and onwards all the way until the end, you basically need to be praying mage the entire time. And then finally, at wave 63, Jad shows up. He uses both mage and range, forcing you to prayer flick perfectly. One mistake and you're dead. If I somehow get all the way to the drop rate of this pet on task, which is 1 in 100, that means I'll need to go through 6,300 waves of monsters just for the pet. So let's hope I get lucky. I'm not too worried about the combat achievements. I know there's some. I remember some of them off the top of my head from before, like not getting hit by these bats the entire time. I'm not too worried about them. Ain't no way I'm getting any speed time, that's for sure. I forgot I don't have 99 defense on this account. Nor 99 range, actually. What am I, 91? Yeah. Wonder if I even need the atlatl switch. Just figured it'd make these blobs a little bit quicker. Yeah, I didn't think I'd have this many supplies and shit like that towards the end. I barely used my raging potions because I wasn't sure how many I'd go through, but I can definitely use more than I thought and bring like one less. Can't wait to see Jadpad drop. I don't know how I feel if I get a 1KC one. Well, not really relieved, but I'll be happy and then sad at the same time. Because I want to get some more. Not bad. How many combats achievements did I do? Only 2. There's the Firecape, though. Still locked. That means no pet obtained in the first one. Man, almost 47 minutes for that one. That's pretty slow. Like, that's like 18, 20 minutes slower than my main. It's crazy. Well, there's the Firecape that I can't wear. The grind now actually begins. 36,000 Slayer XP, though, which is super nice. I'll definitely get a lot of Slayer XP and levels through this, because I'm doing every single one on task. Time to break out the chins, speed that up. Honestly, well, I don't think I have that many chins. That's why I brought the atlatl and the darts, or atlatl darts or whatever, to speed up like the blob kills. I didn't look up DPS calcs for my gear and like everything in the fight caves, but I think this is still nice for like the blobs and stuff, at least. I'm not sure if they're like super good. Obviously Bofa is gonna be higher DPS probably, but I don't know. On the other things like meleeers and shit. Oh yeah, okay, wait, denying the healers. Wait a minute, did I not get that combat achievement for did one of the bats hit me? Ain't no way one of those bats hit me. Oh my god, it actually did wait, which one attacked me? I fucked up at some point. I didn't realize that. I was trying to avoid those things. All right, but yeah, no, I still had a shit ton of prayer potions left over. I could bring like 4 less and like a little bit more extra food for like the, you know, just in case moments. And then like maybe like 1 less raging potion. Hey, Jatas, let's go. I need to make sure I hover over that one. No pet. It would have shown up already, I think. Sad. What did we get? We got a task done, though. You didn't say anything. Which one's that one? Oh, that's a bat. Okay, sorry. I didn't read the full sentence. That was actually somehow faster? Oh, never mind. Okay. It would have been faster if I didn't stop and look at the clip of my cat falling behind me. Bofa? There we go. I was like, hello? Hey, there's a PB by like a few minutes. Oh, no pet though. Yeah, here's my plugin in action, by the way, if anyone doesn't know. I don't have the pet, so, you know, I can't, I'm spam clicking left click. I can't wear it. It doesn't let me. When I right click it, I can't even use it. I can drop it, examine, and just click cancel. That's it. So until I get the pet, this is useless. Should be dead. Hey, nice. Yeah, that was 6 minutes faster. That's, I don't know what was different there. Sadly, no pet. That's number 4. Let me see if I can get that, task or whatever. Fine, yeah, okay, cool. Rewards, I wanted to block this one. Let me double check the Neve thing. Waiting is pretty high for this, I believe. Or Steve or whatever. Yeah, it's weighted at 9. Yeah, block this shit. All right, now that's all set up and good to go, at least. Firecape's master and eats. I don't see a pet, though. Darn, not this time. This is what I'm going to be basically doing. Every 10 tasks, I'm going to try and get a Jad task. I want to make sure that if I'm doing a Jad task, it's going to be on a task where it gets me a little bit of extra points, you know? Hey, new PB. 40-23. No pet, sad. 75 Slayer from that, too. That's kind of nice. 7 KC, no pet. But we unlocked gargoyles with that one, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, gargoyles, I'll get some steel bars from there, I'm sure. But that's cape number 7, no pet. All right, let's go see Steve. Please, jet task. No, absolutely not. I'm still gonna skip it. Oh, these are so easy tasks. All my points that I've been working on off stream just gone. Took me like 8 hours, gone in 8 seconds. Okay, how many fucking point? Oh my god. This is why I always need to be working on getting points. Yo, give me a Jad task. Piece of oh my god. I'm about to be out of points. Dude! I'm about to give up. No fucking way. What is going on? See, this is why I can't just, like, always cancel tasks. Oh my god. I guess no Jad task today. Dude, yeah, I'm about to go through. Okay, there we go. Holy I think that cost me over 600 points. Yeah, I'm down to 800. That cost me almost 800 points or just over. Take a hit? Fuck that. I just went through 800 Slayer points to get this task. Oh, I only got 300 points for it. Sad. No pet. About 40 minutes. That's not too bad, though. Unlucky 9. Hey, 93 range. 1875 total. Surely 99 range by the time I get the pet. And dead. Hey, oh my god! Nothing. We got nothing. 10 KC though. For my first 10 runs, the average fight caves time came out to about 42 minutes and 51 seconds each. If I get the pet exactly on rate at 1 in 100, that would be 71 hours of grinding, and that's before factoring in the time it takes for tutorial boosting and Slayer tasks just to get those attempts in. Now imagine I did it off task, without the Slayer helmet. No 15% accuracy or damage boost, and suddenly each run stretches to 49 minutes and 17 seconds. At that pace, 100 completions would take just over 82 hours, and since the drop rate off task is 1 in 200 and not 1 in 100, I'd be looking at 164 hours just to reach the average rate for the Jad pet. Sure, skipping Slayer task would save me some setup time, but in the end, it's all RNG. I could get spooned, or I could go hundreds of kills dry, but that's the gamble of this account and why every decision matters. Get fucking blocked, healer, idiot. Oh, I wasn't looking. Oh my god, I almost died to that. Hey, I got a combat achievement. I mean, that was, I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose. Oh, no pet. That's okay, we got the combat achievement for it. I did that on purpose because I wanted the combat achievement, surely. Surely did that on purpose. No pet, though. Unlucky. Ooh, range level 94. Oh, that was another PB as well, and 80 Slayer. Hey, 95 range. Oh, hey, I got 82 Slayer. 30 KC. No pet. Hey, there's 83 Slayer. Hey, 98 hit points. Not too bad. New PB. I'm surprised that was a PB with how much I noodled towards the end. Sadly, no pet again. Aw, no pet. Sad. Still locked. 34. A little bit shaky there, but it's fine. I was focused on the healers there. I was like, why are they healing that thing? Did the collection log pop up? Please, I'm begging. Give me the pet. Let me end it. Fuck, I don't... Nah, we didn't get it. Sad. It would have showed up already. There we are. 84 Slayer on kill. Hell yeah, that's kind of sick though. Ah, but no pet, sad. Oh, that's a holy shit, what a PB though. 36 minutes? I beat the PB by like 2 minutes or something. Ooh, okay, we got the combat achievement. Denying the healers, nice. That's the one I wanted to get. Hell yeah. There it is, 44 KC. 85 Slayer, which is nice. Unlocking Abyssal Demons and Abyssal Sire, technically. 48 KC, 48 capes, and no pet. Oh. 49 KC and nothing, no, sad. Hey, we good. 86 Slayer on that too, hell yeah. And fuck. No pet. But 50 KC, we're halfway to the rate. Halfway. 86 Slayers, something though. Sad though. Oh, now I can update that cape counter to a nice clean 50. 50 attempts, no pet, and we're up to... Where did I put it? 402,000 tackle. I have no idea how many uncut sapphires or whatever I end up getting is going to turn into, but that's later on, at least hopefully a nice chunk of crafting XP later on. If I do another 50 and I get to 100, that's, 804,000 tackle, not including if I were to turn all the capes into more tackle, which would double the stack. 50 caves down, and I think my brain has melted into Jad's lava floor. The average run for me is about 41 minutes, which means I've basically signed myself up for a RuneScape-themed prison sentence. If I hit the drop rate at 100 runs, that's 67 hours, and let's be honest, I'm probably going dry. So yeah, watch me willingly crawl back into the world's worst sauna, where the only reward is either a pixelated cape I'm not allowed to use, or my slow descent into madness. But the grind shall continue.